All right, welcome to today's explainer. Let's dive right into that uniquely, incredibly frustrating moment when you realize you're stranded right outside your own vehicle. We have all felt that sudden sinking drop in our stomach when we hear the door click shut, only to realize our keys are resting completely innocently on the driver's seat. It disrupts your entire day, literally instantly. So today we're going to break down exactly why this happens, what to avoid, and how to resolve it safely and effectively.
Picture this. You're parked at a local business along FM 3009, or, maybe you're just leaving a park with your family after a really great afternoon. You reach into your pocket, and nothing. No keys. You realize you are completely separated from your only way home. Your immediate reaction might be absolute panic, but knowing the right steps to take in this exact moment, well, that can save you an incredible amount of time, money, and unnecessary stress down the line.
So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We'll be looking at 1. The anatomy of a lockout. 2. The dangers of DIY unlocking. 3. How professionals do it. 4. Comprehensive roadside solutions. And 5. Why local expertise matters. Okay, let's jump straight into part 1, anatomy of a lockout, and the unexpected causes of being stranded.
It's actually kind of ironic. Modern vehicles are equipped with these incredibly advanced security features, yet the exact technology designed to keep thieves out is often exactly what traps you. Looking at this list, you'll see it isn't just about simply forgetting your keys. A simple phone call or a momentary lapse in concentration is honestly all it takes to leave them sitting in the cup holder. But then there are the completely unpredictable things. A dog stepping on the armrest lock or a child playing with the door panel can engage the mechanism before you even have a chance to grab the handle. Then you have dead key fob batteries severing the electronic communication to the car, physical keys wearing down and just snapping in the cylinder, or even sudden freezing weather locking the mechanism solid. The causes are incredibly diverse.
Moving right along to part 2, the dangers of DIY unlocking, or why playing action hero is just a really bad idea.
Look, when that panic sets in, we've all been tempted to MacGyver our way in, which is, frankly, a terrible idea. On the one hand, you have the desperate DIY methods, wire hangers, shoelaces, rigid screwdrivers. But compare that to the professional side, which uses air wedges, specialized long-reach tools, and rigorous operational standards. Improvising with crude tools almost always leads to a very, very expensive mechanic bill.
Understanding the sheer amount of damage those DIY methods can cause is absolutely crucial. Car doors today, they're basically computers. They house complex wiring for power windows, side mirrors, internal sensors. Forcing a rigid piece of metal down the weather stripping can easily sever those wires. You risk deeply scratching your exterior paint, or even worse, shattering the side glass entirely. Furthermore, breaking an internal actuator is going to cost you significantly more to repair than simply hiring a professional in the first place. And here is the real kicker. Attempting to pry your vehicle open can actually trigger advanced anti-theft systems that completely immobilize your engine. So that means even if you do somehow manage to fish your keys out, the car won't even start.
Which brings us nicely to part 3, how the professionals do it. Let's look at the actual mechanics of non-destructive entry. So instead of causing all that massive damage, how do highly trained technicians actually rescue your vehicle? Well, it's a precise 3-step, completely non-destructive process. Step 1, an air wedge is carefully inserted between the door and the frame. Step 2, the technician inflates it just slightly. This creates a tiny gap, safely, totally protecting the weather stripping and the structural integrity of the door. Step 3, once that gap is established, a specialized long-reach tool is slid in to carefully manipulate the interior lock button or pull the door handle. In the hands of an expert, this entire smooth process usually takes just a few minutes.
But automotive security systems vary wildly. Luxury vehicles, for instance, feature way tighter door seals and complex internal deadbolt systems. This requires highly specific operational standards to bypass safely. Technicians actually have to undergo rigorous training to understand the exact specifications of different makes and models. The absolute priority here is to regain access to your vehicle without leaving a single scratch behind, no matter how advanced the car's security actually is. All right, let's dive into part 4, comprehensive roadside solutions, because sometimes a lockout is really just the beginning of the story. Imagine your electronic key fob is just dead to the world. Actually, scratch that. It might not be a dead battery in the fob itself. It could be a completely dead battery in the vehicle, which prevents the electronic locks from responding at all. If this happens, technicians will safely unlock your car manually,
get you into the cabin, pop the hood, and immediately provide a reliable jump-start service to get your engine running again. It's an awesome, comprehensive 2-for-1 solution.
And full-service providers like Schertz Towing, they equip their fleet to handle a totally diverse range of challenges across the region, 24/7. Maybe you aren't locked out. Maybe you just realized your fuel gauge hit empty while navigating local roads. They'll actually deliver fuel directly to your location so you don't have to dangerously walk along a busy highway. They handle the whole shebang. Flat tire changes, complex winch-out services, and both local and long-distance towing for cars and trucks. A lockout might just be one of many unexpected hurdles you face, and having a comprehensive provider ensures you are completely covered.
Finally, Part 5, why local expertise matters, and specifically the advantage of Schertz Towing.
When you are stranded, geography is literally everything. As the Schertz dispatch team notes, knowing the local traffic patterns, neighborhoods, and commercial areas is absolutely key. Relying on a provider based directly in the area guarantees a much faster response time. Instead of waiting for an out-of-town truck fighting unfamiliar traffic, local dispatchers route the nearest available technician to your exact location, without any of those unnecessary delays. They know the shortcuts, they know the congestion points, and they simply get to you faster.
Before we wrap up, let's tackle the elephant in the room. The number one question people ask: will unlocking the car damage the door or window? The answer is a definitive no. Professional tools are designed specifically to bypass the locking mechanism without causing a single scratch to your paint, glass, or internal wiring. It's a clean, safe, and fully transparent process that respects your property and gives you ultimate peace of mind.
So, we've covered the surprising causes of lockouts, the massive risks of doing it yourself, the precision of the pros, and the importance of having comprehensive support ready to go. Let me leave you with this final thought. Are you truly ready for your next roadside emergency, or will you be left out in the cold? Make sure you keep a local professional's number saved in your phone today, just in case you find yourself on the wrong side of a locked door tomorrow. Thanks for tuning into this explainer, and stay safe out there.